Here's the question. I'm sure you have the answer. What is a word and or phrase that you're sick and tired of hearing that you hear all the time? People are saying it. Seems like everywhere you go. It's on Instagram, TikTok, or just in regular conversation.
You know what? Let's circle back to this.
Oh, man. We get that a lot.
Circle back.
I like the concept of that because pretty much what they're saying is, I'm done with this, and maybe we'll bring it up again, but probably we'll forget about it.
Yeah.
But I still hate that phrasing. We'll circle back to that later.
I know, because I don't want to deal with this now, so I'm just going to circle back.
I love, once again, in theory, I love circling back.
But then I also hate unpacking. Let's unpack that.
That one is...
I don't want to circle back or unpack.
I think the unpack, luckily, has started to dwindle a little bit. I don't hear that as much. It used to be everyone needed to unpack everything, and it's like, what does that mean? You want to just talk about it? Or why do we have to... Like, I understand what that means. We don't need to go through it and unpack. We had a recent meeting here. It was a long, boring meeting, like they all are. And the guy that was leading the meeting used a phrase at least 10 times during the meeting.
Who was the guy?
I don't want to get into it.
High up.
Very high up.
Okay.
The highest of the high up.
Oh,
outside of this building, high up.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, corporate from the other coast. And
Cool.
Anytime he wanted to make a point, he would say at the end of his point, full stop.
Period, full stop.
Period, full stop. So...
Wait, what?
Yeah, so
It's like end of story,
what the hell does
period,
that mean?
full stop.
It would say, everyone would say, why is Allie acting so moody? And he would go, period.
No,
Full
that's
stop. No, it would be
full flow, not full stop.
It would be any time there was a question like, hey, should we be concerned that our jobs are going to be replaced by AI? And he would go like, there is no plans to replace humans at this company with robots, period, full stop. And then he would like say, however, if robots are available and working,
That negates the period full stop.
I know, because period, full
With
stop.
your permission, we can have you do breaks in Idaho.
Yeah, so like there was a
We're like, what?
there was a lot of the period full stop, which I think the goal of that was to let you know, like, there is no negotiating. This is how it's going to be, period full stop. But then it would always be like, ... But in a couple of years, maybe it's not so much a full stop.
Yeah, we
Maybe
are
it's a
bankrupt, period, full stop.
Right. So but when I hear that phrasing, because there are a lot of things that people that do, especially management positions, bosses, a lot of phrases bosses use, those ones for whatever reason bother me way more.
You know, for me, it's the ones that people have put out statements, because everyone puts out statements now. Everyone has their apology statements or whatever. And when people say, I am a work in progress, it bothers me so much now, because I'm just like, you're just spouting out and regurgitating. Like, someone at one point said, I'm a work in progress. And it was like, oh, that's cool. That's a nice, impactful thing to say.
But
we're all a work in progress.
minute-
And then now it's so overused that it's just nothing.
Yeah.
It means nothing.
And by the way, I'm a work in regress. I'm
you
going
go.
backwards.
That's innovative.
See, there you go. That's how you really say things, because you're not. Everyone can say that. Most of these words, they mean nothing. They're just insignificant dribble,
yeah.
and people use them because it makes you sound. I think people have gotten to the belief that if they use enough of these choice phrases, then they sound super smart.
Well, that's the whole point of all of it, right? But then on
not
social
around
media,
here.
there's like buzzwords that need to go away. Like, everything is a hack. It's like, oh, here's an airport hack. Here's a parenting hack. Here's a flight hack. And it's like, okay, I get it. It's not. Everything doesn't need to be a hack,
also,
and then also everything doesn't need to be iconic.
But
everything's iconic now.
But also, some things actually are hacks, and a lot of times they're not. Like
I know,
they'll
but
say,
that's what the use of the word hack is not being properly used anymore.
They'll say, like, if you want to, here's a hack. If you want to get to your flight at LAX early, get there 2 hours early, and you go, that's not a hack. That's just some dumb advice that we've been getting forever. Hack is like dress up like a security
Klein,
guard.
Alley, they're hacks.
Thank you, Omar.
There you go.
That's
All right.
used.
That's the proper use of the term.
That's used properly. Josh, what is a phrase and or word that you're sick and tired of hearing, so you'd like to say it one final time and then say goodbye to it forever?
It's gone viral. I hate that.
Or it's going to go viral.
Yeah, you can't predict that. That's another. This is going to be viral, but it's gone viral. Also, sometimes means what?
Yes,
5 million.
exactly.
Like Haktua, she went viral, but like a lot of other things,
I do hate saying viral now. Like, oh, this is going viral. Or it's
your herpes.
It's going because I've already been there. I get it.
It's virus. Virus.
You know, when it comes to like news articles too, I get so pissed when they say so and so breaks their silence when they really never were silent in the first place. Like Kobe Bryant's dad died, and then later that day they're like Vanessa Bryant breaks silence on father's death.
Right.
And it's like, but she was never silent.
Yeah, but
it was just they're waiting for her to post something.
Some of that stuff is clickbaity, though. Like some of that, they'll use it because they know that break silence is a bit more dramatic than saying, hear what Vanessa Bryant said.
But it's not true. She was never silent.
Right,
it's not like she was like trying to be quiet and everyone was expecting her to say something. She's like, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. She just hadn't said anything yet.
Iconic. A lot of people saying that one, like you said, Allie. Toxic gets thrown around quite a bit these days. So
Vanessa had a couple good ones.
when they
too.
say that's toxic, and you go, well, not really. Like I think not, everything has to be extremes of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
People look for everything to be the most extreme version of it. Chris, what is something that you are sick and tired of at this point? You'd like it to go away forever?
I got you. Good dibs. You know, I saying I got you doesn't mean anything to me. Just do it. Don't just say I got you.
That's funny because Johnny says that all
says
the time.
it every day.
He says I
all
got
day.
you when he doesn't got us, and he also says let me cook, and he cooks up with nothing.
And we up.
Yeah. Johnny,
We're not up.
Johnny is like a dumb parrot that has about 3 phrases, and
We are.
I keep you guys up to date.
no, Johnny, but you know what Chris is saying.
You're a simp, man.
Yeah,
You are a simp.
But Chris is saying, if Allie and I are saying something like, "Hey, dude, we really got to make sure that video is up before noon today," and you go, "We got you. I got you.
And then it won't go up all day.
The video's not up all day. We go, "Where's that video?" And you go,
Yeah,
Let
say
me-
less.
let
Say
me
less.
cook.
"Yeah, say less." We go, "No, we need to say more."
No, yeah.
What did I
Because
say? Let me cook?
yeah, but once again,
I got to lock in, bro. I got to lock in.
We
Let me
told you
cook.
to put up a specific post, or it was actually your idea for the post. That we gave you some notes before you, and then you said, "All right, let me cook. I'm going to make this really good." And then you took forever to post it,
Never
and then when you
went up.
posted, it sucked. And then we told you this sucks, and he was like, "Yeah." And we're like, okay, so what was the let me cook then?
Yeah,
What was with the cooking?
but I do think that we're skipping past the most important part of this, which is what Chris's point is. If you say to someone, "I got you," you're giving that person a verbal, like, "All right, I'm on it." Like someone says, "Hey, dude, I land at whatever. Can you get me?" I got you. That means they're going to be there. Not that they heard you say it, and it's too. It's like a verbal contract that you're not. No one's holding up. Hey, Barry on KROQ, what is up?
Hey, guys. So the worst has to be, can I ask you a quick question?
It's never a quick question.
Never.
But also skip right past that and just get to it.
Yeah.
Who's going to say no to that? Like, can I ask you a quick question? Is just filibuster. It means nothing. You're wasting
No,
time.
somebody came by our office to ask a quick question yesterday, and they were there for like a half an hour.
Oh, that was unacceptable. And what a complete... They're setting you up for failure. I think that's basic sales 101, though.
Yes.
Get them to say yes on something simple. Like, can I ask you a quick question? Yes. And then it's like, boom, now let's sell them on it.
A few different people have nominated I appreciate you. Oh, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
562 and some others actually texted in the word narcissist. It's every girl's favorite term. My ex is such a narcissist. Oh, that person's a narcissist when really they probably don't know. Like everyone can't be.
Zeke, you're on KROQ. What is a word or phrase you'd like to say goodbye forever?
Essentially.
I
Use
think
it,
that's kind of replacing literally.
use it in a sentence, Zeke?
Basically, essentially, I can't use it in a sentence.
There you go. You used another one.
What about the word shocking? I know this
shut
guy on
up,
the radio
Omar.
just
Just
used
shut up.
the word shocking all the time. He's always constantly being shocked.
I cut back.
This and that.
I cut back on my shocking.
This hour is going to be good.
I cut back. I cut back on that a lot after hearing the this and that. Jake? Where's all
Or that
the?
something's up in a big way.
I
Okay.
had
Say that
two-
a lot.
He had 2 this and that's earlier today.
This and that.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I already
this
told
and
him.
that.
Where's
That's funny because I don't even hear them.
where's
Like,
the this and that collaboration you put together? There was somewhere that had them all together.
Hey,
That was like last year's. I don't know what it is. I'm making a new one.
Jake's got you.
Yeah, Jake.
Got you.
Jake does got you. This is the iconic band Sum 41 and a song called Landmines. We got you at KROQ.